comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Let us begin.
Let me have some fun.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. All right. Misfire with the drive impact. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Knockdown. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. Mistimed the perfect parry, but is still safe. Both fighters brushes that off and keeps going. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. A real test of nerves here. In there. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Checking their reactions with a fireball? They hit each other. They trade. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Does a good job of pushing back. Checks them with the projectile. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 is maintaining the corner position. Takes a big hit, picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Now, can they finish the job? Goes in on the impact for nothing. Hits them with a stop and block. They're laying into each other. Both fighters planning something? Scrapping it out up close. What'll happen here? Fires off a Shiku Hadouken. That's not gonna hit. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Ooh, what a smart blow. Knockdown and goes for the invincible special. They were confident that would hit. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
You don't want to miss this event.
Hadouken. Hadouken. Somersault.
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let us begin.
Time to play.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Still slugging it out here. Solid combo. What's going to follow the combo? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. That drive impact doesn't get through. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Takes a trip. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Trying to read each other here? KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Jumps in. Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. The drive impact is denied. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump. Shinku Hadouken! The super doesn't hit. Knockdown and... Big difference in life and super. Any mistake now will definitely end the round. In there! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? We are here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talking? Decides to buff up while they can. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Stops the attack cold with a perfect parry. How will they follow up? Perfectly timed parry to deflect the opponent's attack. You don't want to get caught in that situation too many times. Jump in finds the mark. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Neither of them willing to back off. Blocks the low heavy. Going in. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Who's going to start things off? Bumps up. Barely blocks the jump in. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Goes for the Sakai Fuhazan! Vintage Jury! The Fuha's there to give them even better returns on their investment. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Oh, they're in the corner now. The drive impact doesn't work. Experiencing burnout. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Boy, have we got just the event for you.
is a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
We gotta do this. Come on.
Hope you're not a sore loser.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The combo's there. The impact gets blocked. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Knockdown. Strings it all together. What's going to follow the combo? Trips them up. Player one chases them down. Decides to meet them in the air. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Knockdown. Life lead opens up. Very solid corner switch. Denies the low heavy. Brings up the round, ending it with a powerful drive impact.
That's
Player
right.
one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Fight.
Pops them with a shorty. Who's going to start things off? Goes for the super arm? That's not gonna hit. Throws him. What's next? Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Brushes that off and keeps going. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the ult. It's a good spot to use the super. Hits him with his free flow. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner. Drink level maxed out. Oh my god, they just choked it up. What'll happen here? Big anti-air in the clutch. This can lead to some big damage. Who's going to take? Burnout activates. Oh, the low. Both low heavy. Oh man, this is a scary range. Breaks through with the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Start reads the jump in perfectly. Who will come out on top and just adds a bit of OG spice mix. All the throw connects. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Impact squat. Nothing stops this train. Turns out. Fights back with authority. Low heavy, but no go. Low heavy. Amazing. Super art to show off what a PhD in fighters can do for you. I am the prize. Wraps it up with a throw. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Crowns them from above. Hits them with his free throw. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player two chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. That drive impact doesn't get through. Life lead opens up. Throws him. What's next? Knockdown. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Oh, watch your head. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Hits them with a stopping block. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Risky decision, but let's see how this plays out. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. A parry? Smart play with the throw. What'll happen here? Just goes for it at this range. Player two has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? Oh, they switch sides. They're backed into the corner now. Player two with the rhythm owning that space. Ball critical. What's gonna happen? Genius read with that throw escape. Just what they were after. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Player two chases them down. Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. Trips them up. Both fighters are low on drive gauge. They'll want to tread carefully for this part of the fight. Drive usage will be very important here for both fighters. Knockdown. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Checks him with the projectile. Whiffs the throw. Both fighters goes for the super art. Traps him with a break kick. Now, can they finish the job? Hits them with a stop and block. Looking to impress. This super hits the level 1, breaking with some serious style. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Going in, connects with me, charges forward. The throw brushes that off and keeps going. Who's going to take the initiative here? Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. One player is in the low block. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Back out to start. Nothing stops this train. Hits him with his free throw. Finds the target. Both drives and back misses. Boots him and takes a swing. Turns out. Player two with the rhythm owning throws him. How long can this offensive assault continue? Player two can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. What now? Player one, all the throw connects. A real test of nerves here. Catches them out. Oh, here we go. Super hard incoming. They are done. Player two comes out on top with a fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Gets the counter hit. The low kick hits. Jumps. Misses the drive impact. Whiffing a drive impact opens a huge window to get punished. Player one chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player one has them legit shook in the corner. Takes a hold your breath. Picture perfect punishment. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Taking stock. The super armor does its job. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. In there! Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps in. Grabs and throws them away. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Brushes that off and keeps going. Grabs him with a break-in. Player one is in a pretty good super art. Shikujirai doing the business. Gets the combo. Sets up with the jump in. Real flatlines in. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Back dash to start. They're not thinking nothing stops this train. It's a good spot to use the super. Now, can they finish the job? They can't squander this punish counter chance. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Put the exclamation point on it. There's a burnout. Burns the bar for breaking. Player one is in burnout state. Meets them air to air. Player one has the super gauge advantage. Both sides get, oh my god, they just choked it up. Throws them. A real test of nerves here. So heavy. What will be the follow-up here? Player two can't use any drive move. Crumble from above. What a sick punish counter. Player one is going to be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. This unleashes some big damage. They were expecting that drive impact. uses the impact to shave off some of their drive game. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Uncomfortable space here. Can they keep each other on the edge? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Takes a trip. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. The grab misses. Getting into the end game now, it's getting tense. Does a good job of pushing back. Taking stock. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jones with the fireball. Who's going to start things off? Slips the grab. That tech's what you get when both sides go in on the throw. Risky up-close scrap still going. Uses the target combo as a filler. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished.
Come on. It's time to
Lands the
train.
Getsuga Saiho. Going for that juicy damage. Player one is working with a better game. This can lead to some big damage. Are we gonna see a comeback here? The fighters return to the middle of the pumps the brakes on the impact. This is gonna hurt. What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was gonna happen.
Ken
Player
wins.
one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Grabs him. Oh! There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player one chases them down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. What's the play here? Strings it all together. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Gets him. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round two. Fight.
Will this super art connect? Gets the counter hit throw. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Shows the medium kick. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player one holding. Burnout activates. Player one is dominating this match. One chance here may end this match. Keeping them away. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage. From low heavy to... Are they going to be able to... Now they can use drive. Their spacing is so... Gotta do better than that. So little life left. KO! Player one took no time to finish that fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Sticks the jump in. Blows him. What's next? Player one has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Player two chases them down. Strings it all together. Decent damage. What's next? Taking stock. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Neither of them willing to... Were they baiting them into that? Both fighters are super low on both drive game. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punishing. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Opts to create space to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Combo with the target combo. Decides to meet them in the air. Good judgment there. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Player two holding on to that corner advantage. They're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. Player one is in a pretty... Ooh. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. The drive impact is denied. What'll happen here? Check with low heavy. And clutch anti-air. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Decides not to rush. Excellent block. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Scuff him. Both fighters are raring. Blocks the low kick. Free flow strikes. Sets up with the jump in. Punish counter sets the table. Burns the bar for free. Player one has the suit, connects with the throw. Oh, here we go. Player trusts that off. Here comes the corner pressure. This is the flatline zone. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Shoots off a fireball up close. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Avoids getting cornered. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Big, low, reaching heavy. Oh, easy tech. Intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Who's going to start things off? Impact's a no-go. Combo with the target combo. With a super art connect, traps him with a break-in. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Hits him with his free throw. Whiffy brushes that off and keeps going. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Going in, finds the target. Experiencing burnout. Ooh, you never sets up with the jump in. This can lead to some big damage. Oh, mate, this is gonna hurt.
This is our destiny.
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
Gets got.
Closes it out.
How'd I lose?
Player two is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. They exchange blows. Oh! Beautiful setup with that attack. Gets through the opening. Player one chases them down. All right. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Gets the jump in. Throws them to negate the block. Life lead opens up. Does a good job of pushing back. Knockdown. Player one can't use any more drive without burning out. Were they baiting them into that? It's to come from the brink like that? What a comeback! Player two wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Drops them from the air. Smart play with the throw. Player one chases them down. Scrapping it takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Dashes. Breaks the block with a throw. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Hits them with his free flow. Connects with the throw. Player one and whiffs. They're wide open. Knockdown and impact squashed. Noticeable life lead. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Low heavy. Can they close this round without relying on drop? Wraps it up with a throw. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.